Welcome to Albion TV's live coverage of the 20v20 Crystal League. Join us for season-long coverage featuring the top 20v20 teams of Albion Online. Today is March 20th, 2021. I am your host, the Shozen, and joining me today, as always, I have Robinhoodrs and Bogul. It's going to be a good day for 20s. I believe we have levels 4s and 5s. It's going to be an exciting one as we already have some good teams signed up for action.
MLP for the main POV, by the way, that's going to be their Avalonian Hammer, the Hand of Justice for this Sun team. Shozen, give me 1 second while I try and find us another match to record.
Yeah, Bogul will go ahead and send you some names there. I'm watching About Feeder. I'm going to head over to MLP to get a better view of this fight. Just give me 1 second.
I'm good, Bogul.
All right,
And yeah, actually, it's the same exact view as they are standing next to each other. I love it when that happens. Internet, for the 4th time today, proving me wrong. And we are currently on the Southwest Bridge with 4 out of 5 caps are taken, but it's an even split between red and blue. So nobody's going to be getting points in just a few minutes as the countdown goes down. We do have some interesting changes here in 2020s for those who have not been paying attention. Kills now count as 2 points, and teams start with 250. So kills are more valuable than ever, and you get to spare a couple more points there in the old countdown.
Yeah, it's a nice change, and we also have future changes coming with the next patch, the CTA patch 1, which we can talk about after the matches are done here in the downtime. It looks like MLP is just pummeling this poor friendly fire team. This is another group of Sun. Big Avalonian Hammer engagement, followed up by a perfect even song. No cleanse coming out. That's going to be those purple swerves that you see. Another big armor pierce coming down onto the front line. Looks like MLP is, he's fully engaged in there. He's looking for his next lineup. Should have his cooldown pretty much, I think, around now. They're going to soak up that engagement, actually lose 2. The Locust wasn't there at all, unfortunately. It could be a full wipe here unless they get reinforcements up from the center here. That's also getting pinned down towards the northeast cap. They are losing center control as well. And this blue team, it was off to a good start, but right now it looks like it's going to be a full reset here. MLP struggling to get some heals out as he is just engulfed in that purple swirl. Another massive armor pierce coming out onto the front line. The Bloodletter Smeagol, we've seen him time and time again. We know what that man can do with that Bloodletter, but MLP is not giving up the pressure. Actually, Suicide plays with a Hand of Justice engagement, trying to get that clump and dump, but it's not going to work. I'm going to hop into free roam as we wait for him to... Actually, Alex Skill with 1L is a one-handed mace tank for this team, so we can hop on him. I think it's going to be a full-blown pressurization here, pushing back this red team off the choke point down in towards the southeast cap, giving some breathing room finally for this blue team. Frostwalk boots are out and about. Poison pot getting thrown there by Alex. He's going to target that halberd, may actually get him off. Nice shutdown of the healers in the back end. Nice engagement here. This blue team, they really do know how to fully engage and push this team right back towards the choke point and keep them held there. Let's see if they can keep them held long enough to secure the point rotation. They need to get center or northwest cap for themselves for it to matter. But it looks like they're not winning center cap at all. It's like the red team actually pushing through this choke point, able to break through. Not enough men on the field, and it looks like blue team are just going to get shredded here. About Feeder and Alex goes down. And MLP is also down back to 10. So it's not a great start here for the blue team. But they are in the same guild. And everyone, we all know, we say it time and time again, Sun have the most 20 versus 20 teams out there. And MLP is back on the field. Fresh out the tent, doesn't actually get there in time to save another member that gets executed. And this red team, they're just going at it, dude. Like, it full-blown pressure at the moment. Nice permafrost counter. Permafrost comes out, and once again, The blue team on the back foot. Armor of Valor there popped by Alex on his retreat. Guardian helmet comes down. There comes the Hallowful as well. Stabilization comes out. MLP trying to look for something with his Avalonian Hammer engagement. Can he find anything at the moment? Judy Boots in. Only going to find 2 with the spin. It's not going to be enough to find that damage clump that they so badly need at the moment. But the red team slowly backtracking, kiting down through the choke point. They know that they can't stay there for too long as reinforcements will be coming back from the tent. And so far, it's pretty even matchup.
Yeah, it's been an interesting matchup so far, going back and forth, 183 to 201. Red team in the lead for caps and for points, but they are getting a couple of kills against them right now. This could turn at any moment. Right now, red team leading in kills 21 to 14, though. That's a significant lead in the kill to death ratio.
Yeah, MLP is just getting clump after clump with this Hand of Justice here. He is doing work. He needs to be careful when return one comes out, but the tank actually gets bopped away by the Robo Purity there. A nice little defensive play there by the healer, stopping that engagement coming in. MLP, though, he knows that they can't let that choke down. There comes the heal, the Phoenix there rising from the ashes. Only going to connect with a couple. Defensive Locust getting used there by MLP's team. This blue team, once again, forcing the red team down into the choke point. Armor of Valor there, Pop shutting down massive even song onto the front line, but it's going to get cleansed instantly. Here it comes. The swing comes down. The Permafrost connecting. Anything to follow it up, but the return Avalonian Hammer engagement comes in. Smeagol once again in the back end just causing chaos with the Bloodletter, along with the jacket there popped as well. I forgot what the name of the electric one is. It was on the tip of my tongue, but I lost it already. God damn it. But
It's
MLP,
okay, it happens. I forgive you, Robin.
I'm sure chat will shout it out soon enough. Defensive Locusts are getting burned by the blue team as well. Cleanse comes out onto the even song. Judy Boots into the back end. Here comes the Hand of Justice. Permafrost connecting as well. And looks like it's going to be a full push here for the blue team. Very low in the back end for the Reds. Actually, no. MLP doesn't want to overextend. He sees reinforcements already coming in for the red team. And once again, a hold off on the choke point. In terms of caps, it's a free cap point with 174 to 153. MLP looking for that engagement, doesn't find it this time round. Red team slowly trying to break through. Massive armor pierce. Here it goes. Finally, a massive Hand of Justice engagement, followed up by the Permafrost with the Locust burned already on top for the blue team. That was a perfect engagement here. And it looks like they're just going to back off. They know. They've won that side of the map. MOP, though, looks like he's... I thought he was going to go for a rotation there. Maybe a call-out was needed, that they needed a tank elsewhere on the map. It looks like center cap is indeed falling here. And this blue team holding on so far. The cap gets cancelled, so it's going to be another point rotation for the blue team. It's only going to be a 20-point ticker, but still. 166
and it's that point,
to
that point
127.
game, Robin, is from that caps. Currently, red is still ahead in the kills. Remember, we talk about how important the cap game is in this 20v20 content. And once again, we're seeing it play out right now as it is now 166 to 127.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight match. I mean, all the red team need is 1 point rotation or maybe 2, and then it's back to an equal playing field. And I think they can do it. MLP, though, gets shut down there by the Robo Purity. Actually may get focused here. Does get the armor break on him as well. The fire just putting those dot damages onto him. There comes the Q as well. MLP, though, Judy booting in. There comes the Hand of Justice once again. The even song did connect, but not enough follow-up damage. Sippy as well there with the halberd swinging, but it's not going to be enough to stop the pressure here from the blue team. This battle for the Southeast choke is just insane at the moment. And I'm pretty sure the same thing's happening on the Northwest side as well. I'm seeing some name tags pop up from center. It looks like it's a little bit of a back and forth happening up there. So far, so good. In terms of kills, it's currently 20 kills to 29 deaths for the blue team. Even though MLP has been doing work down here for the front line. Red team slowly edging in. There comes the Robo Purity bopping him back once again. So MLP knows at least one Robo Purity has been burned. Can line up the frontline engagement. There it comes with the Hand of Justice. Permafrost Pineapple connecting on top. But the Judicator was down. Going to stop a lot of the DPS coming out. One casualty for the front line of the red team. Can they follow up with anything else in their favor? It looks like it's going to be nothing. MLP actually getting hit by the even song, slowing down his advance into the back line of the red team. It looks like it's going to be another retreat, not an overextension here by MLP and Sun. Well, this blue team of Sun, shall I say, because they're both Sun, is doing very, very well. And it's like
It's
it's
a
going to be
Sun
another
v Sun
point
content
rotation.
here, which we had some complaints in chat about the matchmaking here, and they're like, well, why has it got to be Sun versus Sun? Well, there were only 3 teams to sign up, and honestly, I would rather see the 2 different guilds face off against each other in the level 5s, which we will see Exion's team versus the winner of this match in just a little while.
Yep, and we were planning to go in on Exion. Unfortunately, they did get a no-show.
Now,
So-
we do also have people, sorry to interrupt you again, we have a member in chat by the name of Leupak, is that how you pronounce that? Apparently he says 3 teams, what the fuck? Well, apparently there is a bandit event going on in faction warfare right now, and a lot of people are out there doing the bandit content instead of playing the 20v20s right now. Apparently the bandit faction warfare stuff is a lot of fun, and a lot of teams are out there doing that for the faction warfare, as I heard from a couple of people who were saying that's what they were doing instead of showing up in 20s.
Yeah, looks like MLP, though, coming in with another devastating hand of justice engagement. The red team, they're getting slaughtered up in this Northeast choke. They did finally push this blue team back while we were talking there, all the way back towards 10. MLP, though, looking to stabilize once again. Smeagol, though, he's looking for that execute. He's circling on the corner of my screen. We know that man, he can slip in and slice a man's throat within seconds. He's very deadly on that bloodletter. I love watching him play. And it looks like point rotation is going to swing in favor of the red team, coming in with a 4 cap if this blue team can do nothing here. So swinging it back to a very even fight here for this 20 versus 20. MLP, though, tried to bait out a Robe of Purity there, I think. Sees that it wasn't get dropped. He's going to go in for the Abalone Hammer. Unfortunately, not enough connecting for the blue team there in terms of DPS, but it was still enough to burn so many defensives here. MLP looking for the next lineup when he can, but look at this permafrost connecting for the red team onto the choke just on the corner of our screen here. He's doing work. Both permafrost actually doing incredible at the moment. Nice even song burns the cleanse here for the blue team. MLP now should have his Hand of Justice up, ready to clump and dump. Here it comes, gets Robe of Purity away, so it actually, the finishing CC there didn't actually connect and keep the boys locked in place. But it's going to be enough here for the blue team to try and break down off the choke point to keep the pressure applied here. The red team slowly edging their way back southwest. MLP right in the thick of things, along with the bloodletter for his side. Nice Avalon. Oh, I thought that was going to be an Avalonian Hammer engagement. There it is. Finally comes in, connecting onto 2, keeping the pressure applied here. Red team split down the choke and to the northwest as well. It's a wild back and forth here for this southeast side cap, but they still haven't got the cap rotation in their favor. Finally, it starts ticking down.
Well, like this has, like you said, this has gone back and forth. Just a little while ago, blue was up because they had controlled the cap game. And like you said, all it takes is 1 or 2 good rotations to get red back in this. And after they take this next one in 40 seconds, if it stays like this, it's going to put blue into a very bad position here. They're going to be down to, less than 40 points if the kills go at this rate. And it looks like poor Pandas is going to get, oh, nope, nice bubble.
Yeah, that was a devastating Avalonian Hammer engagement.
No, Sippy.
It looks like Southeast Cap is actually going to be getting shut down here. They're trying to hold on to point rotation. That healer, I engage, and yeah, it looks like it does get shut down, so it's going to be another 40-point rotation here for the red team. This is going to be a juicy comeback. We have a battle on our hands here. Very nice Avalonian Hammer engagement. Permafrost connecting along with the Halberd swing as well. Evensong connecting onto the retreating forces of the front line here. Red team looking very low in the back end. A double execute comes out. MLP looking for that next lineup. Can he find it? Keep the pressure applied here. I think this could be a good push here for the blue team. Look how low they are in the back end. MLP sees it, actually whiffs the Avalonian Hammer engagement doesn't actually connect with anyone. And finally, the red team going to be able to stabilize just a little bit. Here comes the next engagement. MLP going to get caught up in the hand of justice, though. Artillery fire coming down onto the choke point as well. Does get shut down with the Armor of Valor, though. So nice little counterplay there by the tank of the blue team. And now we're going to be back to a little Mexican standoff on the choke point. Who's
All
going
right.
to engage first?
We've seen this time and time again. These staircases are deadly, and you got to be careful when you're pushing down into them. It does give the advantage to the defending team going, down or up. The defending person on each side of these staircase does have a slight advantage. You often see the more like advancing team trying to just bait them up the stairs a little bit to get with some of these nice engagements, kind of like we're seeing now, and just killing the tanks as they come up the stairs. This is the way to do it. That's a better way to do it. Don't go down the stairs. Never go down the stairs. Never go up the stairs. Like, I know that's contradictory, and people are like, what do you mean don't go up the stairs? Don't go up the stairs in the north. Don't go down the stairs in the south. That's what I'm saying, guys.
Oh dear. I was like, wait, what? And then I finally understood you. MLP though did get shut down once again with the Robo Purity pop there by the healer. He's looking for another lineup. Does get armor pierced on the front line. The DPS are raining into him, forces out a defensive locus here for the blue team. Evensong also connecting onto the back end. And now we're going to see a massive clump by the red team. Robo Purity, though, shuts it down. It's going to force a little retreat here, it seems. MLP, though, connecting with the Hand of Justice. There comes the Evensong again. Gets bopped away, though, by that Robo Purity. That Robo Purity has been saving this team from a full wipe time and time again. It's such a nice defensive spell to use for a Clawfie. But look at this, the pressure is getting applied here. MLP sees an opening. He's telling his men to push down. Is it going to be a full push back towards 10? They have cap rotation in their favor as well. They need to keep the pressure applied here. Point rotation comes in 80 seconds, but they need to make their presence felt here. I don't know what the northwest side is looking like. I don't know if it's going to be another pin on the northwest side. Let me just double check real quick. Actually, it looks like the red team are just sneaking in towards middle cap here. So we may see that flip soon if they can get a good engagement. MLP, though, once again, going in with the Hand of Justice. Going to get shut down by the Armor of Valor, though, by Sippy on the Halberd as well. The counter comes in. The bleeds are getting applied here, forcing Sun, the blue team, back up onto the top of the staircase. It's going to be a little bit of a smaller scale battle. It looks like a major group of the red team actually rotated towards middle, trying to recap center control here. 33 seconds remaining until next point rotation, still held in favor of the blue team, and MLP is holding this choke point down like a mad lad. Here comes Robo Purity bopping Sippy back this time round. I see MLP lining up his shot here with the Armor of Valor. There it comes. Does get bopped away by the Robo Purity once again. So both teams have wasted Robo Purity. Red team looking a little bit iffy on the choke point. Rob, though, free casting down there. Finally going to get shut down by the one-handed mace. Permafrost connecting, only going to tickle the front line of the blue team. MLP trying to line something up once again. Can't find it with the Hand of Justice here. Sippy pops his Armor of Valor, swings with the Halberd in the back end, applying some of the bleeds, applying some of that pressure. Now we're going to see the clump and dump come out. Locust already used on top of them as well. Unfortunately, I thought Rob overextended there. He may actually make it out alive. He did use his double blink, so he has no more defensives here. Does get Hallowford saved. Armor Pierce comes out. He's going to drop down. Sippy drops down as well. Could be a full wipe down here. Carleone Merchant, makes it out alive. But look at that. 1 point remaining for this blue team. It's going to be done. There it is.
It's done. And we are 20 minutes into this. So, Robin, what's that was a pretty long fight. Though now with the extra 50 points, we're seeing these run a little bit longer. What was it? 61 to 40 in kills. Top DPS at 158 by Kamate. That's some good DPS right there. Massive healings from Yav Ru Kom 300,000.
Nice.
That's pretty good. I don't know how to pronounce that name, and I'm gonna give myself a pass on it.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me check to see how long the other match is real quick.
Well, while you're doing that, you know what I can do?
Is it time for a waffle?
It is a waffle time.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna go in the other room, pop some waffles into the toaster oven, and I'll see you guys in 10.
Alrighty. And in the meantime, you can type !raffle in the chat for a chance to win some glorious gold codes as well. Let me
Oh, I
just.
could do that too. I guess you do make a good point. People do like gold more than I like waffles. So I'll
Mm.
go ahead and pull a raffle. I do apologize to the audience. I might be a little goofy today. Currently dealing with a torn rotator cuff and taking pain pills. So as long as we don't get kicked off of Twitch, I feel like I did a good job today.
Quick math here. Oh God.
What are you doing? Are you trying to figure out whether or not that match actually happened, Robin? Or
No, I'm trying to figure out the time where we can play it, so then we can go right in. Right? That's what we're doing here.
we can. I mean, I don't think we have a lot of
Yeah, I don't
teams
know if
for
we
the
have.
fives. So
We have 2 teams for the fives. We
Right.
have the team that just won versus Exion's team. So we're just gonna go right into that one
All right.
when it's ready. We can watch maybe 5 minutes or 6 minutes of the fight that you recorded of the level 2 just to fill some time, or we could talk about what's going on here in Albion. If it's a little bit difficult to get it up, I mean, it's up to you, man. I don't know how hard it is for you.
I'm not going there. I'm not taking that bait.
I gave you 3 of them there in a row there. Come on.
Giggity.
That's a 4th.
Oh dear. Chat, help me here.
Uh,
I don't want to. I don't want to
I could just
start.
mute them, man. How about that?
Yeah, let's do that.
come on.
It's not that bad yet. It's not that bad yet.
I think I'm doing okay here. I thought our ZVZ content was pretty good. I'm in a pretty good mood. It's the first time in weeks that I've been not screaming in agony while we do these shows, so that's pretty good. But it's time, guys. It's time to pull the raffle.
Get it.
After the raffle, you wanted to talk about that patch.
I did.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's what we'll do instead of, trying to shove in that other match. We'll go ahead and talk about the raffle instead and, ease through into the next match.
I'll get you the link right now.
You're talking about the test server patch notes call to Arms patch 1? Okay.
Correct.
Already on the test server. That was quick.
Yep.
Wow.
So, yeah. Should be flying into live game really soon, actually.
Let's see. Guild Season winner statue added. Okay, Black Order, winners of Guild Season 11 now appears in the entrance to the Conqueror's Hall. By the way, did you see the new Carleon place with the how to say, the huge statue that they have now next to the, what is it, the bank?
Yeah, in the bank, it looks really good down there. Like the lighting and everything on the statue, it looks sick.
Let's go take a look at that.
Our team is kicking some ass, I gotta say. Let's give them some props for all the updates they did with this most recent update here in the world of Albion. Carleon looks sweet.
Yeah, Carleon looks fantastic. I'm wondering if it's going to be replicated across all the other cities that we have, one at a time, maybe?
Well, I mean, one thing we can talk about is that they updated Unity, right?
Mm-hmm.
The underlying engine that runs all of Albion. That'll make updating certain aspects of Albion easier, and including what they can do for graphics for Albion. I'm really excited to see what they manage to pull off in the next year or so, because I would not be surprised if we see some other city updates, if we see some biome updates. I'm not saying we're going to. I don't have any inside information. Trust me, they don't tell me these things because it's me, and as you can tell, I'd probably say something. I'm excited for the update to Unity. I've been discussing that with you guys both on stream and off for a while now, saying that I was hoping they would get that kind of update in soon, because we were on such an old version of Unity, and to see them do it without letting us know and just like having it happen made me feel really good about my my precog abilities.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
let's talk about that patch real quickly
yeah.
in the 5 minutes that we have. So the point why I'm showing that statue here in the background is that with that patch, it will bring in the new statue for the season 11. But I think the one that you wanted to talk about is the 20 versus 20 Crystal League changes with the increased rewards,
Yeah.
inclusion of artifacts with a red chance of Avalonian artifacts, guaranteed for winning teams. Interesting.
Yeah.
So better
And
rewards.
That's good.
And losing teams.
What?
Losing teams may be rewarded as well based on the overall point spread.
Oh,
This is huge.
that's really good. We were just talking about like rewards, weren't we? Not that long ago.
Yeah. Yep. And
Okay.
and also on top of that, to create a stronger incentive to directly play level 3 matches, level 3 chests contain twice as many artifacts on average as level 2s.
Beautiful. Like those guys are listening.
Yep. And on top of that, there's more.
What?
Teams may now choose to start a 20 versus 20 Crystal League match with 15 or more of their
Whoa.
players ready rather than
Huh.
needing exactly 20 players, boys. And there is a readiness status. And you can see who is not accepted or like who's trolling your team by not signing up.
We got to send Retroman some flowers.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
some
we do.
chocolates.
Yep.
We should ask him whether he prefers chocolates or flowers and send him whatever the hell he likes. These guys are doing work. Very impressive. It sounds like they're listening to exactly what the community's been begging for. Glad to see it. I mean, we do poke fun occasionally, but these guys are damn fine at their job. It's a good stuff. Great patch, great content update along every lines. Really happy to see it.
Yeah, and I mean, we're also right away seeing faction warfare point increases, Hellgate changes for 10v10, their IP requirement dropping down to 1,000 and 1,100 from 1,200, which is pretty big. We did see a drop off in action with the 10v10s after people noticed how goddamn crazy it is. Like everyone was running 8.3, super expensive, but it was some really great gameplay to watch on Twitch. I was watching Derek stream for about 6 hours. I believe Sorab was streaming as well. Like literally, like I spent most of my CTA update day watching people play 10v10s because it was such good content. But seeing them drop down the IP level is a good sign. We shall wait and see to see if it needs to be tweaked a little bit lower. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out in terms of people playing. But it's a good step in the right direction. Also, Hellgate maps a decrease from 3 down to 2 zones when you pop a map, which was another big complaint from the Hellgate community. So it's good to see that come in. I mean, overall, some really solid changes. Literally, like what 3 days after
Mhm.
the update got launched. Like,
I mean,
They're
you
quick.
have to assume some of that made it in because of the testing that was going on, probably.
oh
Right.
yeah.
Like they had been doing testing right up into release. These guys have been working overtime. I'm really proud of them. They did a fantastic job.
Yeah, it's great. And we're about to go in. Do you want to hop on Prince Exion?
I do. I do. We haven't watched from his perspective in quite a while. We've talked about how good he is at the one-handed mace. Is he bringing that today?
Yeah, he's got the pole hammer out.
Oh, interesting new thing.
Flat,
All right, let's see if he's any good.
yeah, flat omelet, questionable.
Already nitpicking. Wow.
Yeah,
Level
yeah.
5s though, right? Level important.
Yeah, the extra cooldown, especially if you're a tank playing defensive like he is. Yeah, I mean, every second counts in these very small scale fights. That's why,
Have
like,
you
it.
seen anything else in the 20 versus 20 change based on the changes from the CTA patch yet? Just randomly, or is it just such a big team size that it's hard to notice "quote unquote" meta changes already?
I think the latter, like it's hard to see already, and it looks like they may get a fight here.
It looks like we have 2 teams, yeah, for the 5s.
Yeah. All right. So we do have action confirmed, and this is going to be the first 20 versus 20 level 5 of season 12 here on the world of Albion Online. Here we go. Overcharges are popped. And Prince Exion ready to rumble. I think he knows that we're watching him. This man's spinning around. He's excited.
He's
ready
excited,
to go.
yeah.
Keeping that sprint ready to go as well.
By
Probably
the
gonna
way,
be-
if you are ever getting followed, don't spin around because it makes everybody dizzy.
Yeah,
makes-
he knows.
motion
He's a troll.
sickness.
He's a troll.
It's going to be a 5v5 or a little bit larger than a 5v5 team, maybe a 10v10 team going for the Northwest side. Prince Exion right away with the stun coming in, forces down a double cleanse. I believe that's probably going to be the Fort Sterling Capes. Already a push here onto the red team, the Sun team getting pushed in. There comes a return though. Evensong connecting onto the front line. Big armor pierce here by Sun. Prince Exion looking very low in the front line. Hasn't been cleansed from the Evensong. It's going to actually use all of its time on him. Standing on the fire pool as well. Finally, heals are coming out. Trying to counsel Rob there with the geyser knock up. Nice play here. A defensive inertia ring coming down from the red team. Slowing down the retreat. Forcing them onto a choke point. So far, Sun have been answering back pretty strong here. It looks like reinforcements are coming in as well. I engage and Bobbit's coming in from the back end. Bobbit's with the Death Givers onto the back end of Prince Exion's team here. He's looking very low. Nice pole hammer engagement, but the Evensong going to connect onto the front line, stopping any movement at all, combined with the inertia ring combo as well. Those boys couldn't even move like a millimeter in front of themselves. They're just getting pinned in. Mosif, though, overextending. He's going to get dropped. Nice pole hammer over the top here. Permafrost connecting onto the back end of the red team. Once again, the inertia ring, though, perfect placement here. And Exion's going to get locked on. Finally gets out the fire pool. Drags it onto the choke point. Everyone's connecting. Armor of Valor finally popped as well by Exion. I don't know if Exion, this is his first time back, because he did take a major break.
He did, yeah. Everybody's allowed to do that.
Yeah. So I don't know if this first or second week back in the 20 versus 20 game, but yeah, so far he's doing pretty goddamn well, using a new weapon as well, the pole hammer from his one-handed mace combo that he's so used to using. Massive Hand of Justice, though, connecting onto the blue team. It's not going to be enough, though. Not enough DPS connecting.
I gotta agree with Fun Stealer here. He's asking if Prince Exion knows he can just auto attack. Finally, maybe he read it. He's got 2 auto attacks in now. He has been doing a lot of standing and waiting, but that was like pretty good there. Ooh, great timing by Exion going, I know there's an auto attack.
Oh, return comes in. I was going to say this could be a full wipe by Sun, or onto Sun, shall I say. But Sun returned with an Avalonian Hammer, stopping the push and actually nearly wiped out the clump onto the choke point. Once again, this team getting forced back down the stairs. And while all that was happening, point rotations have been coming in, but they have been in favor of the blue team so far. Only 242 to 215, so not a major gap at the moment, unless this blue team holds on to point rotations for the next rotation. Then the gap slowly starts coming in.
He could kill MSSJ if he was auto-attacking. Oh, there goes. Finally, MSSJ goes down.
Yeah, a little bit of combat looting there. Not going to overextend up the staircase. There's no need. They don't want to put themselves on.
No, don't do it. I told you, don't go up the stairs. Don't go down the stairs.
Exactly. You just wait for this team to come in. They have the Northwest cap in their favor. They don't need to overextend there. They did just lose home cap, though. 20 seconds remaining until the point rotation comes in. Home cap, once again, is now flipping back in favor
flipping back
of the blue
to blue.
team.
Yep.
So it's going to be
very quick flip.
Yeah. It's going to be a point rotation here. 20-point ticker for the blue team. It's like a faux kite mode. Yeah, they were just dragging that team down the choke point.
Good move.
It's like Sun doesn't want it, though. Maybe a little bit of overextension there by Carleone's Merchant on the bow. Actually may get targeted here. Nice Robe of Purity bopping back roar bits there. Looked for the execute. Can they find anything on this push? Nice use of the Judicator helmet stunning, followed up by the pole hammer here from Prince Exion. This healer is going to get targeted. Down he goes. Probably looking about 2 mil on that death with the Hallowful and Robe of Purity set. Unfortunately, that's going to be a nice target for any 20 versus 20 team. Always target the Hallowfuls because they are cash money at the moment. And it looks like full rotation towards this eastern side. 80 seconds remaining until next point rotation comes in. And so far, this team's looking solid. This Elevate team, very, very strong.
Yeah, they've been strong for a while. This Elevate team is Elevate has one of the best 20v20 games in the game. Like, they're just really good at it across the board. They've done it a lot of times, and you know, when you own 6 cities, it gives you some practice.
Indeed. Not like they're rookies on this situation. But look at this full push here. Prince Exion actually getting a very nice slam there with the pole hammer onto the back end of the red team. Now the red team split in half. They have a group to their western side, and then a major force stuck on the choke point getting pinned in by this Prince Exion split team here. Nice permafrost connecting. Actually, I was going to halberd connecting, but it wasn't enough to force anything down. One Judicator comes down. Prince Exion looking to use the Judicator helmet. There it comes, stunning the whole entire backline. May get focus fired here. The bows are raining down. He is pierced at the moment. Oh, can he get one heal? He gets a shield from the Arcane. One heal on Exion. There comes the Hallowful, but he walks right into a permafrost. He's going to be able to stabilize here. Nice heals coming down by Elevate's team. Armor of Valor popped as well, trying to shut down the other ranged DPS that are focus firing. There comes the Hand of Justice into the Evensong. Not enough follow-up damage. Unfortunately, that was a massive clump. This Exion team now getting pushed to the southwest side. Elevate. This could be a great opening here for the red team. Point rotation, though, once again, did go in favor. Actually, I think it actually went in favor of the red team, that rotation. I wasn't actually paying attention because Exion was so deep. But Sippy's going to go down. Nice use of the Robe of Purity, bopping him away. He's not going to get a heal, I don't think, in the front line. Now he's going to go down. A little bit of overextension. And now, red team, this is when they need to call out a rotation to come in. They can't have this many people clumped up on this choke point. It looks like they're already rotating around to the northwest side. I'm seeing people mounting up as well with my off-screen name tags turned on. So nice play. Prince Exion knows they just need to keep him pinned in the corner here. The other group that's split off from them are going to be holding the northwest side, trying to gain control of the northwest cap. And Exion's group, all they have to do, pin this group in. Nice old pole hammer engagement. The swap back comes in. Can they find anything? Judicator helm ignoring the CC actually onto the halberd here. Bow rotation, or faux retreat, shall I say, back towards tent here. Wild cat just appeared in my background. I'm sorry if that picked up on my mic. God knows what that was about. But Exion, nice little slay there. Nice little pick off onto the red team. Red team coming back out of 10, though, already trying to keep the pressure applied. Point rotation going to be coming in. Another 20-point ticker for the blue team, bringing it down 215 to 144 in this level 5 20 versus 20 crystal. So far, so good for this Elevate team, Shozen.
Yeah, they're, like I said before, they're pretty good, and they're just going to roll through this, is my estimation on this. They're just that damn good.
Yeah, that damn good indeed. It looks like there's going to be a battle for mid control. They're going to lose Southeast cap, but they can get it back. They need to stabilize in the middle, it seems, backing up the northwest side that was battling away by themselves. Look at this mayhem, though, that's happening here. Exion needs to get up in the front, start whacking down that pole hammer, getting the Geyser knock up as well. Nice old Geyser onto MSSJ here. Can they get a pick? He does get executed by Mosev. There comes the permafrost onto the front line return. Avalonian hammer engagement comes in. It's not going to connect with anything, though, but Prince Exion gets bopped away along with the rest of his team here by the Robe of Purity, but it's going to be a full push onto the northwest side. Maybe one or two more picks. Nice use of the pole hammer once again by Exion. The Evensong not going to be connecting onto many people, only onto Biggie. Robe of Purity, though, seems to be the save of the day here for this 20 versus 20 Crystal League. Once again, massive permafrost, though, connecting Zerfax, the man with the frost. Him and Sorab, I say it time and time again whenever I see them play, him and Sorab, the best permafrost players we have in the whole entire world of Albion. They are just so goddamn good, so aggressive, so upfront in people's faces, knowing when to use the E correctly is just perfect plays time and time again.
And
But
no
looks like
fear of dying, those guys. They know,
exactly.
like, they know how much they have for escapes. They use them perfectly. They're both really, really good at this game, especially
Yep.
the permafrost. And Sorab's no slouch on the fire either.
Oh no, definitely not. He's a man of many talents, but it looks like this blue team actually getting pushed towards middle. It looks like a rotation may come in, bringing it down to pretty much an even playing field in terms of points between these two teams. Yep, it's going to be a 20-point ticker for the red team now, bringing it pretty much down in line. Exion and the boys getting pushed down onto the infamous choke here. Looks like the tank of Sun may have overextended just a little bit. Going to get focus fired down. So many spells getting used. Permafrost connecting. Even Song down onto the front line of the blue team. Not enough follow-up damage, unfortunately, though. But the pressure was there to be applied and just keep them locked in on the Northwest choke. This has been a crazy level 5 20 versus 20 so far. And it's... I think we may need to go into overtime here. Because if it stays like this... I think we're going to go the full 25 minutes.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. All right. Well, we'll do what we have to do.
Yeah,
Robin.
nice cleanse onto the
have
even
to
song.
do.
Exion, they're just getting pinned down on the Northwest side.
Robin, apparently Guarzo does not agree with us on our estimation of our Frost players here in Albion. He calls them C tier.
You know, a little bit of rivalry there. I a little bit of biased coming in maybe for Guarzo there. Maybe. Just maybe.
Could be.
The Exion, though,
He's got
coming in
some
with the
victories
pole
under
hammer.
his belt, though. We'll give him that. He's got some victories under his belt. He ain't too shabby himself.
Yeah, he ain't too bad. He ain't too bad. Nice use of the Armor of Valor here by Prince Exion. They're going to pick off Robbed here. That's going to be an opening maybe. Prince Exion, though, gets Armor Pierce, gets the Orb coming in with the heals. They're going to be enough. Even Song, though, connecting on the front line. No cleanse. And look how slow they're just moving at the moment, allowing the Sun team to back off down the choke point. There comes the Geyser knockup, but it's not going to be able to secure a kill for them, unfortunately. But the pressure is being applied. At the moment, this could be freaking huge.
This is going to be huge if they take it, Robin. You see it, don't you?
I see it. I see all caps are red. All caps are red, and it's 10, 9. It's going to be a 60 point.
It's a 60-point tick.
60-point ticker in
That's a big
favor of the
one.
red team.
That's as most you can get in one go, Robin. That's the most you can get.
Wow, what a comeback here for the red team. And I'm not counting this Elevate team out of it yet. Like, I know what they can do.
I said that they were going to roll through this, and clearly Sun heard that. They've been listening on the comms and being like, this is not acceptable. Shozen, once again today, we're going to be the internet, and we're going to prove you wrong.
Definitely. And now it's like Exion's looking for something here with a pole hammer. He's look how many Cloffies are just in front of him at the moment. Smeagol, though, he's in the back end trying to look for an execute of his own once those players of the blue team go low. There comes the Permafrost connecting with the Even Song. There comes the Avalonian Hammer engagement. 0 follow-up damage, unfortunately. The defensives were down. Exion pops his Armor of Valor, only going to shut down one person of the red team. Rollbits goes down as well on the front line. Exion going to get targeted here by Rob. Rob actually blinked forward with the Permafrost here, forcing this blue team right down the choke point. I'm wondering if they're going to keep the pressure applied here. There comes the Even Song with the Permafrost. Everyone looking very low. Finally, a Hallowfall comes down in the back end for the blue team. Exion still, though, well below half HP. The return comes in with the pole hammer onto the choke point, stopping the push comes in. 40 seconds remaining, and it's still not looking great for the blue team in terms of caps being held. It looks like they may go for a rotation, trying to stop the bleed, get the home cap, and then it's only going to be a 20-point ticker, but still, goddamn, this blue team just pulled it out this red team, should I say, just pulled it out the bag in terms of cap play for the time being. It's been a crazy one. Even Song comes down, going to get cleansed on the front line. Permafrost is going to tickle there. Armor of Valor popped. Exion shutting down 2 members of the DPS. Nice play here. Does go forward. Looks like they're looking for something on the opening here. They know that they lost a point rotation. Once again, only going to be 20 points.
They slowed it down to 20 points. That's much better than 60. At least they can slow the bleed a bit. you don't want to have max caps against you for more
Definitely
than
not.
one rotation. You don't want to have for one rotation, let alone two. But these guys are going to fight forward, and they're currently losing another cap over there in the East. This could be Red's game. I mean, and as soon as I say that, you know what that means, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Elevate's going to pull it back.
Yep.
Rock and Snow did get an execute onto Carleon Merchant there. The return permafrost coming onto the choke point. Now the tables have turned. Sun are now pinned into the choke point. Northwest cap in the favor of the blue team, along with the home cap. So Southeast cap or the center cap is now the cap to play for. 70 seconds remaining until that comes in, but it's already the home
cap already going, dude.
Like whoever
this
the
red
rat
team
is,
wants it. Like they want it, man. They want it bad.
Yeah,
Sun's doing well.
Whoever that rat is, dude, for the Sun team is just doing the Lord's work at the moment.
I'll go find out who it is.
Yeah, he is just getting shit done. And look at this. Avalonian Hammer engagement. Even Song connecting. They're getting pumped and dumped. Exion
MSSJ.
goes down. The boys are getting slaughtered at the front. Lutar goes down as well. I'm going to hop into free roam just for the time being. Actually, hop onto Derek.
Bakix as well.
Onto Derek. Derek's going to go down. Zerfax goes down.
No.
It's going to be a slaughter here.
No.
It's going to be a full push. Uraz goes down. Biggie X goes down. Rockin' Snow's about to go down. Adora Bubbles hits the ground. It's going to be a full wipe here.
That's
and Sun have just secured their first win here for a level 5 for season 12 in the 20 versus 20 Crystal Realm.
That's brutal. Like they need to get this. Oh, Robin, they didn't secure it.
Ooh. No, wait. No. They're going to get Southwest. They got the home cap.
Okay, they did get it just in
there
time.
It goes.
Okay, yep. That's it. Like I thought they were going to lose that one for a second and to give these guys one more go at it, but nope. That is game. I don't think they're coming back 1 to 136. That would be something.
Yeah, the GGs come out in the say chat. Nice little bit of good sportsmanship there from both sides. Nice to see it. We're so used to what used to be the 5v5 side being very toxic, but now seems the boys are better. Very friendly.
And look how even this the kills were in this 29 to 26. That's pretty close.
Yep.
The points did not reflect that.
Definitely not.
Cap game.
Actually, looking at the DPS output, I don't even know where the DPS was for this Elevate team. Alavis only the standout person for the blue team, 147k DPS output, and then Zerfax all the way down with 113, and then Mosif with 91k, and then you look at the other team, 140k, 139k, 125k, 99k. Like that is a massive difference in terms of DPS output.
Yeah, that's 100k difference, isn't it? I'm watching the stream. I closed the stats.
Yeah, it's like a massive difference there. And what a crazy great level 5 to end the 20 versus 20 Crystal show with. We're not done here though.
No, we got 5v5s left. Yeah, you're done. You got to go away.
Yeah. Get Lupak in here.
We'll get him in here and he'll talk about how well Sun did and how proud of them he is and how they are just so damn good at 20v20 content. Because they have been. I'm going to be honest. Like last season, they were very impressive. And, it's unfortunate. Anytime we give anybody praise for doing a good job, somebody in chat's like, I thought you said they were good when they lose. Yeah, well,
everyone loses.
Happens. Everybody loses. Except for Cargera. Even when he loses, he's still going to make sure it's a victory. Did you see what he did in those finals for 5v5, speaking of 5v5 content?
Yeah, god damn, that was crazy.
They lose a level 9 to Dr. Liberal Dumbass and Prince of Death. They rarely lose. They hadn't lost in a month. They lose that level 9 to them. Then they meet up in the finals, and they whooped some ass. 150 Odom on round 2 of that. That was just brutal. I've never seen that in the Crystal League Championship before. That was just a dominating victory for the finals.
Yeah, it was indeed. And if the audience watching want to go check that out, they can do on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/AlbionTV, where we have the 5v5 and 20 versus 20 Crystal League coverage, along with the War Reports Invasion Day action as well, along with some interviews. But mainly our interviews can be found elsewhere, can't they, Shozen?
Yeah, you can find those on soundcloud.com/Albion TV or any place really that you listen to a podcast by simply typing Albion TV into your search bar, and you'll have over 100 interviews with members of the Albion community. And I have another one for tomorrow at 20 UTC.
You do indeed.
I will be interviewing Magic Mark of Phoenix, the best guild you've never heard of. You know why you've never heard of them?
Why's that?
Because they are actually inside of Black Order. They are the English-speaking members of Black Order, and they are instrumental in the most recent season victory. It's a very interesting story. He's got lots of, I want to say drama to talk about, lots of stories of smoky backroom deals, and probably going to spill some stuff that a lot of you guys didn't want to hear about.
Sounds juicy, and look forward to that.
It's super juicy. It's like one of those grapefruits, you know, if you were to bite into it and squirt it everywhere and actually burn your eyes because it's that damn juicy.
Alrighty. Well, if that haven't got you hyped up, I don't know what will. All right, let's end the show here for the 20 versus 20. Lupac will be joining in for the 5v5 coverage in a couple minutes. While
I
we
gotta do
reset the
something
stream.
before you do that. I'm
What's
gonna
that?
interrupt you again. We can't end the show here.
Why?
There's something else I gotta do.
All the waffle?
Pull a raffle.
That's
Or two. Like I'm gonna pull two. We got one here. Oh nope. I'm gonna just hit that one in chat. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that one today. And this person's got 3 different names, so we'll let that one go in chat as well. So if you think you may have won the raffle, go ahead and look in chat. And I'm just hitting the names a few times. Mootbot is gonna say your names. I'm not even gonna try to type them today, but you can whisper me, Shozen, and I will, hit you up with a gold code later today.
There you go. Alrighty. Let's cut it and bring in a Lupac for the 5v5. See you in a bit, boys.